To work for Bill, he has very, very high standards. So you always feel kind of like the presence of Bill over everything you do, because you know he's going to be looking for the best. High expectations.
One thing I really admire about Bill and his administrative ability is his focus on mission, and everything he does is a laser focus on mission.
He came to Potomac 12 years ago, and he came with that vision to grow healthy disciple-making churches. And here we are, 12 years later, and he's still very passionate about that vision.
Bill is one focused person. He almost is myopic in his focus. He doesn't see anything else. He has the goal in mind. He's a disciplined guy. Look, he tried to climb the Himalaya mountain. He climbed around Mount Everest.
One of the things I really appreciated most about Bill was his willingness to allow us to do some things that were kind of unconventional and out of the box. Even with the selection of our pastoral team, I found him to be very receptive and willing to do some things that others have not done in the past.
I have found him to be very upbeat and passionate about what he does, but first and foremost, he always honors the people that he's dealing with. He looks beyond the situation from the standpoint of always being sensitive to people's feelings, their needs.
Bill always strives to be present, whether it's a board meeting, whether it's at a church, at a youth gathering. I admire that Bill stretches himself to always attend meetings and show up for different church gatherings, and he does it in a positive way. He's always got a smile on his face. He's always willing to put his arm around someone and just give them that encouragement.
Kind comes to mind. I have seen him on a number of occasions be thoughtful and kind and gracious in little things with his interactions with people.
There was at least one date where he went to pick Sally up, and she wasn't ready at the appointed time. And he actually drove off and left her and went on the date by himself. And she still married him. So all that tells me is he has this magnetic influence that overcomes his adherence to his high value system that sometimes would get in the way.
What people don't know is Bill loves horses. He just has this passion for horses. He'd come to my house. I have horses. He'd want to ride my horses, bring his kids, his Calvin and Brianne and Dwight and Sally. They would come see my horses. People don't know it. Bill loves horses.
I have had a recent personal crisis, and during that time, instead of Bill calling me or writing me a letter, he actually came. He came, he sat alongside me, he commiserated with me, and it was just one of the most intimate and touching times I've had. And I treasure that about Bill, and I really appreciate and really love him for it.
He has a way of sharing Jesus that is very powerful. I know in my own experience, in my own life, many years ago, when I was actually out of the church, Bill came to my home, and he influenced me so much by talking to me and encouraging me that he actually is the one that rebaptized me, so that I was following Jesus and back involved in church, and so he has a way of just sharing Jesus that is powerful.